So, and I don't really have too many topics covered, so to wrap it up, why not share about my last convention? So, I was attending WonderCon, even though it was my fourth year in a row. What made this year special and really awesome was this year it was at LA Convention Center. It got announced. Main reason why was back in Anaheim. Oops, sorry if I have a little hair stringing out. But back in Anaheim, the Anaheim Convention Center was under renovations, and even though some people complained like they weren't major, they should have kept it. But they decided to move it to LA just for 1 year. And first thing I did on the first day was checked it out. The Los Angeles City Mayor had a speech saying, we're grateful to have the con this year. And it was funny because the mayor ended up having his children come along, and they were getting pictures with all the cosplayers and the costumes. But yeah, WonderCon 2016 in Los Angeles this year was really awesome. I actually had a blast, and the money was worth it. And the best part was it was right outside my doorstep. So I currently live in the LA area, and I live not far from the convention center in downtown LA. That's how I can describe it. But it was like really awesome, and I had a blast. A few of the highlights was I did get a chance to meet Al White, one of the actors from Back to the Future, and he's also one of the actors from the Airplane movie, which was really fun. And it was like really awesome getting the opportunity to meet him. I also got a chance to meet some of the other guests and say hi to some that I've met before. And I enjoyed walking around, checking out the merchandise, meeting up with friends, shopping. And I have to say the best part was probably the cosplaying part. Like for the evening of day one, my friend bugged me to debut my inflatable Baymax outfit, which was new because my previous one was a piece of junk. So I wore it and it was popular. And I got in a fight with the inflatable T-Rex, which was really hilarious, and I'm laughing that it made YouTube. So that part was really fun. Then after that, day two, I kind of just, cosplay. My friend asked me to wear Mr. Referee because my friend was cosplaying Nikki from Metabots. My friend's struggling to try to get people in the fandom, even though it's kind of a foregone anime. But overall, it was fun. And then later on, I was about to wear my AMW root beer mascot, but unfortunately, I had trouble trying to get the badge visible. So as a backup plan, I'm like, why don't I just wear Mickey Mouse since the convention's flooded with Disney cosplayers and Disney fans. So what the heck? I just put it on, wore it around, had a blast. It was really fun getting a chance to, find Disney. And I get someone strike up a comment about complaining how high the prices were at Disneyland. And then day three was probably the best part because at the last day, I got too many people, and this first time wearing my WonderCon, we were like, "Are you gonna bring Sonic? At least bring Sonic." I'm like, "Okay, I'll wear him for the last day of the con." And I wore Sonic the last day. He was a hit. Like too many people were asking for pictures. I even got a picture doing a lightsaber battle with Kylo Ren, as you can see in this image, which was a highlight. Another part that was really fun was I got to attempt the giant NES controller while wearing it, and I'm surprised I made it through the whole world. When everyone else that was just trying to be careful, I was like, forget it. I speed run it, and next thing you know, I was lucky. And so yeah, overall the convention was like really awesome. They didn't have too many panels. I tried to check out some of the panels, but I'm not much of a panel type. That's unless if it's one that I'm really interested in, or if there's not much. And I do. Overall it's positive, mostly positive. Not much I can think of, but it was like really awesome. And if it's your first time or you've attended it before or not, I recommend check out WonderCon because the main thing is it's one of their sister con of San Diego Comic Con. It's the closest you're going to get to San Diego Comic Con when it comes to WonderCon. Yeah, so overall the con was really awesome, and I totally enjoyed it. I'm totally looking forward to next year, which will be my 5th year in a row. Because there are some cons I retired from, and there's some cons that never let me down. So I'm so looking forward to checking out next year's WonderCon. This year was a blast, and overall it was awesome. Not much to say, but I had a blast.